Ever since Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater came out in August 28, 2025, many speedrunners were off their marks to find some potentially old and new speedrun glitches and strategies. Most of the old glitches in Metal Gear Solid 3, mainly the box glitch, were cut from Delta, which is a shame, as it was a fun and ridiculous way of moving in a particular area in that game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is surprisingly a well-polished game. It's what you expect from Kojima Productions at that time. Metal Gear Solid 2 had a few game-breaking glitches, but MGS 3, not so much. Ever since Konami parted ways with Kojima, many thought that the MGS series had died. Well, in 2023, Konami announced the remake of the beloved Metal Gear Solid 3. Everyone was hyped for it, even yours truly. But when the game came out, it had terrible frame rate performance. But now it's a little bit tolerable, but still not perfect. Getting back to the topic of speedrunners breaking Metal Gear Solid Delta, a speedrunner by the name of MatMat decided to create Metal Gear Solid Delta history. In August 30th, 2025, a whopping 48 hours after release, MatMat uploaded a video showcasing how to skip the Ocelot unit, the Pain, and skipping Granin and the Fear. MatMat, for whatever reason, decided to switch to quality mode and switch camos back and forth on the roof of the factory facing the locked gate. After 20 swaps, he zips into the area, which completely skips the entirety of Ocelot unit fight. This area skip doesn't save a lot of time, around 7 to 15 seconds. After finding this out, many speedrunners went out of their way to find more areas to utilize this now called air skip. Long story short, after many hours of searching other areas to use the air skip to completely break the speedruns, we reach a grand total of 2 areas. I mean, let's be real, this number might seem pretty underwhelming, but the places where the glitch works is crazy. The second area found was the Pain's Arena, allowing you to skip the entire boss fight, in which in European Extreme is a steaming pile of horse shit. It's almost similar to the fake death pill method, which bear in mind also works in Delta. Skipping around 20 times in this area will zip Snake into the water, allowing him to skip the boss fight. It was a godsend that this fight is skipped, judging by how hard the Pain's fight was made. Now that we skipped both Ocelot unit and the Pain, what is the last area that utilizes this magnificent glitch? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the lab skip. There have been a couple of clips where in the OG version you could skip the warehouse by doing what's called a food zip. It was discovered by Apple, but this glitch was limited to the HD collection and the PS2 version, and almost nobody could recreate what Apple did. So it led us back to the beginning, running past these stairs to go to Grenin and later fighting the Fear. But what if I told you that Warehouse 1 would completely destroy the speedruns in Delta? The glitch comes exactly when you spawn in the warehouse, when you turn the corner, when you look up, adjust Snake to look in front and align your dot to get past this dark line and proceed to do 20 swaps like usual. When releasing the button, Snake will zip into the back rooms and land behind the locked door. After landing, we thought it was easy as that, but we were wrong. We thought that after landing, we could just walk right to the next area. Wrong. Most runners were trying their absolute best to activate the load zone, but for some reason the area could not load. Why? Was this the most potential minute-long skip wasted? Well, not long after the zip was found, the load zone was activated by accident. After trying to fiddle around with the door, the runners decided to try and clip Snake's body into the door and activate the next area, and without knowing, this was the first step to completing the skip. At this point, the runners still could not know if it was the alert, Snake's body, or even his cough that activated the load zone. In this clip, Marlon H8 did the first version of the air skip by using a WP grenade, and after the grenade hits the wall, Snake hugs the wall and looks up, not knowing that the glitch was already completed when hugging the wall. Marlon decided to look up, pressing it against the door more to try activate it, and behold, the next area was accessible. Now that we have a clear example, many runners decided to recreate this. Runners like House Test already did this glitch with ease, as well as Jaguar King, which first used the roll into the wall. This method was pretty consistent, and more runners were getting the glitch to work. And we finally made it. A glitch where everyone thought was hard, if not impossible to get, finally got solved. The same day the glitch was found. One day I got curious and decided if I could manage to get the lab skip to work in Legacy style as well. Since Legacy includes a fixed camera angle and an obscure third person aiming, getting the glitch to work at first was a bit of a letdown, as it wasn't going to plan. But guys, I found a way. I found a way of the lab skipping in Legacy style. The concept is essentially the same. Throwing a grenade at a specific spot, hug the wall for a second, and boom, glitch done easily. Well, in Legacy mode, Snake doesn't hug the door like a new style. Instead, he turns his back to it, mimicking the MGS3 style wall hug. How are we going to get this to work if we can't hug the wall? Simple. All you need to do is do the air skip as you did, 20 swaps and release. The camera is now obstructed, and since you can't move it to your liking, you have to adjust Snake into looking at the right corner of the door and cook a grenade. Throw the grenade, and once you hit the door, hold the left stick straight to the door, not diagonally. And part of Snake's body should clip into the door, and the camera angle should change to how it's supposed to look when entering this area. And lo and behold, the glitch is also recreatable in Legacy mode. I wanna give a special shout out to the legendary Metal Gear speedrunning community, as they are great people and the talent they have and dedication is nothing short of outstanding. Finding a crazy glitch like this in the first 48 hours after release is monumental, and as of October 2025, there's still not a major skip like air skip. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and comment. What do you think about this glitch? Do you think the air skip should get patched? Let me know in the comments, and I'll read and respond to every single comment that you post. If you want to support me more, consider subscribing as well. I'd be more than happy if you do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown. Commencing alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Were those footsteps?